Okay, so I hope everybody can hear me okay now. Y'all can hear me? Okay. Okay, so what I want to do is to have everybody come onto your hands and knees like this. Put your thighs together, put your feet all the way together. And then we're gonna fold the toes underneath the feet and let your feet stay touching. Both your feet should touch each other on the inside. And then you're gonna turn your hand backwards, reach back, turn your other hand backwards and reach back. You try to control your weight so you can gradually turn your hand backward. Yeah, then try to control your weight so you can gradually introduce the weight into your toes. And so we want to open up the toes. We want to place the hands on the thighs. And we're going to breathe in and out slowly through the nose. Slowly breathe in through your nose. Keep your tip of your tongue connected to the roof of your mouth. Slowly exhale out through your nose. Releasing. This is called Sesh Pose, variation 2. One more time. Take a slow, deep inhalation. And then exhale slowly. As you breathe in, let your arms rise up to shoulders height. As you exhale, come on to your hand. Lift your feet and wiggle your toes. Point your feet and place your instep, the top of your feet to the floor. And then let your left hand go back. Reach back. Reach back. And exhale into Sesh Pose variation 3. And place your hands on your thighs and let your shoulders relax. And breathe in. Slowly breathe out. You got to breathe through it. If your ankles and your knees and feet aren't used to doing this yet, you got to breathe through it. Okay? And it's something you have to practice. The more difficult the pose is, the more you have to practice it. Now place your hands into Merkut, pyramid. Place your hands down to your mat in front of your knees. And then keep your arms straight. Your chest lifted. You're going to breathe in. And as you exhale, you lower your forearms down to the floor. And then bring your forehead into the pyramid that your hands are making. You're going to hold this position and breathe in and breathe out slowly, relaxing your shoulders, relaxing your spine. As you breathe in, feel your abdomen expand against your thighs. As you exhale, feel your abdomen contract. Breathing in and breathing out. As you are inhaling, push against the floor and rise. Inhale up, let your arms rise up. And then as you exhale, come up into your hands and knees again. Okay? And then take your right foot and bring it forward. Make sure your right lower leg is perpendicular to the plane of the floor. You're going to bend the toes of your left foot. You're going to lift up. Let those toes bend. Try to feel the ball of your foot maintaining contact with the floor. Now breathe in, exhale, and touch your left knee down and point your left foot. Place your arms underneath your right thigh. And then in one breath, you inhale, one motion, arms coming up with your body. As you exhale, bring your hands together. Inhale and place your left hand behind your right, and then exhale your hands down to your right knee. Flip your hand over. Now breathe in, focus right here. Don't bend this knee. Focus in your thigh. Exhale. Open up that thigh, open up that hip joint. Bring your front foot forward more. Got a bunch of the feel. We call this half split. Hands on your knee like this. Lift your chest up, breathe in. Exhale into the position and release. The exhalation of your breath allows you to release your body into the pose. Now from here, you're going to push against your knee. You breathe in and lift your chest. As you exhale, push against your knee and arch your spine back. Let your head go back. And then bring your head up, your chest down, hands in the air. Ease your hands down to the mat. Now switch legs. So your left foot is going to come forward first. So your left foot is in front, your right leg is in back. Put your hands on each side of your foot. Bend the toes of your right foot and lift your right knee up. You want to get complete bend in your toes of your right foot. So don't come up on the tippy toe. Let your toes bend right where they connect to your feet. You want to feel the ball of your right foot touching the floor. And then breathe in, exhale, and place your right knee down gently. And then point your right foot. Place your arms underneath your left thigh. And in one motion, you're rising, breathing in, palms facing each other. Exhale, the hands together. Inhale the left hand to the back of the right. And as you exhale, lower your hands down, release your shoulders. Keep your back straight, your shoulders flat. Focus right here in your thigh and your hip. So inhale, and you're going to exhale into the position. The exhalation of the breath releases tension from your body and allows your body to ease itself as far as it can go comfortably into the pose. And then with your inhalation, lift your chest. With your exhalation, push against your knee and arch your spine, let your head go back. And then bring your head up. Exhale your chest to your thigh. Separate your hands in the air. Ease your hands down to the mat and let your left leg go back. So make sure both your thighs are together, your feet are together. You breathe in, and as you exhale, bend your knees, get your buttocks down to your heels. Once you get your buttocks to your heel, then lay your chest to your thighs and your forehead down towards the mat. And breathe in, slowly breathe out. Breathe in, slowly exhale. Now, let your head come up and look forward. Spread your fingers wide, stretch your fingers out. Breathe in. You're going to transfer the weight from your knees into your hands so your elbows lift up. Your face is about an inch from the floor, and you exhale as you go through your arms, and then inhale up, exhale, arch your spine. Strengthen your arms, your chest, your back, and your shoulders. Now breathe in. Slowly breathe out. Fold your toes. Bring your body parallel to the floor like you're doing a push-up. Inhale and push your hips up. Walk your left foot forward about 2 inches, your right foot forward about 2 inches. And as you exhale, push backwards. Straighten your arms and try to get your back straight. And try to get your heels of your feet as close to the floor as you can. Knees are straight. As you breathe in, rise up to the balls of your feet. Exhale your knees down to the mat. Bring your head up and look forward. Lift your feet, point your toes, and place your insteps to the mat. Bring your right hand back in front of your right knee, your left hand back in front of your left knee, and sit down with your chest up, your head up, looking forward. We call this the cheetah position. Take your left forearm, put it to the mat. Take your right forearm, put it to the mat. Release, exhale. Breathe in and out slowly through your nose. Find your comfort zone. Relax within this position. This is called Heru Akit, what the other people call a sphinx. Take your left hand, extend. Take your right hand, extend. Breathe in. As you exhale, travel from your knees into your hands. Once you get your hips down, you inhale and lift your upper body. Exhale, arch your spine. Now hold this position. Keep the tip of your tongue connected to the roof of your mouth. And breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, and breathe out. Fold your toes, lift your knees, bring your body parallel with the floor. Inhale as you push your hips up. Walk your left foot forward, your right foot forward, and then push backwards and try to get your heels to the floor as close as you can. You want your legs to straighten. You push all the way back with your arms, straightening your back. As you breathe in, rise up to the balls of your feet. Exhale, your knees down to the mat. Lift your feet and point your toes. Put your insteps to the mat. Now breathe in. And on your exhalation, you're going to ease your body down, bringing your chest to your thighs and your forehead down towards the mat. Breathe in slowly and breathe out slowly. Breathe in and breathe out. Now, come up onto your hands and knees again. And from here, I want you to put your thighs together, bend your toes. Make sure your feet don't come apart. Keep both your feet touching each other. The inside of your feet touch. Your left hand goes back. Your right hand goes back. And you ease your weight onto your toes, opening them up. Let your hands rest upon your thighs. Hopefully, it might be a little bit more comfortable this time than it was in the beginning. Focus on your breath. Breathe in. Slowly breathe out. Breathe in. Slowly exhale. Now, as you are breathing in, lift your hands up to, to shoulders height. Come up into your hands and knees. Now, keep your toes bent. I want you to take your right foot, bring it forward. And then I want you to sit down on your left heel. Keep your toes bent. Move this right leg back a little bit. And you're going to sit down on your heel with your toes bent. So move your right foot back a little bit. So to put the arch of your foot even with your left knee. And then bring your hands together like this. And breathe in. Slowly breathe out. Open up those toes. Inhale. Exhale and lower your hands down. Okay? And then switch legs. Right leg goes back. And your left foot comes forward. Your hands control your weight as you gradually ease your weight onto your heel. Get the toes open. Got to get the ball of your foot to make contact with the floor. And then your hands coming together into prayer position, and breathe in. Slowly breathe out. Inhale, and then slowly exhale your hands down, and then come up onto your hands and knees, and bring both your legs back, both your feet are back. Lift your toes, wiggle your toes. Try to get full mobility in your toes. Okay? Now, you're going to take your insteps of both your feet, and you're going to put your hands back, and you're going to sit down in the opposite direction, sitting on your heels, placing your hands to the thighs, opening up your shin muscle, which is from your knee to your ankle in the front, opening up your insteps, which are the top, that are the top of your feet. Breathe. You got to get yourself comfortable, be able to sit in these positions. This is one of the positions that the ancestors will write the hieroglyphs, what's called Madu Necher. And so they were very comfortable because they practiced this. They practiced this for prayer, for writing, for doing spiritual work. Now, with your inhalation, your arms rise. With your exhalation, come up into your hands and knees. And then you're going to keep your left foot pointed like this so that the top of your foot or your instep is straight. You're going to take your right foot, bring it next to your left knee, put your hands back, and ease your weight down onto your left instep on your left foot. And once you're comfortable, you're going to bring your hands together in front of your chest and breathe in slowly. Breathe out slowly. Now take your right arm, put it to the inside of your right knee, and use it for leverage to twist. Exhale and twist out to the side. Keep your palms in front of your chest. Now bring your hands where at your fingertips are together, your palms are facing your chest. Keep this right arm locked to the inside of your right knee, and as you inhale, open up your arms. As you exhale, make your fist. Breathe in, exhale, and turn your head to your right. Open up your neck, looking forward. Don't try to turn your head in a circle, just look straight out. Inhale to bring your chin over your chest. Exhale to look to your left, look behind you. And then inhale the left fist to the right fist. Let your body turn, let your head turn with your body. Look at this, like this. Open your palms and bring your hands in front of your chest. And then lower your hands down. And then we're going to switch legs. Okay? Okay, so this time we're going to take the left foot. We're going to bring it up so that even with your right knee, let your hands control your weight and ease your weight down onto your right instep. Exhale, relax. Bring your palms together. As you inhale, put your left arm to the inside of your left knee. As you exhale, turn out to your right. Now, bring your fingertips together, your palms facing your chest. And as you breathe in, open your arms. As you exhale, make your fist. Breathe in. Exhale and turn your head to the left. Inhale your chin over your chest. Exhale your head to the right. Now inhale your right fist to your left fist. Turn your body. Once your fists touch together, open up your palms and lower your arms in front of your chest. And then lower your hands down. And then come and take a seat and bring both legs out in front. Okay? So what pose are we doing now? What is it called? Huh? I can't hear you. One we just did is, which one? Pose of immortality. Thank you very much. So, yeah. So we're doing pose of immortality. Shake your knees out. Now point your feet. Make a straight line with your insteps. Point your feet, point your toes, and keep your toes pointed as you separate your feet in opposite directions. And then flex your feet back towards you as you bring your legs together. Bring your feet together, rather. Now point, separate, and then flex your feet back together. And then point, separate, and then flex your feet as you bring them back together. One more time. Point, separate, and then flex as you bring them together. Okay, now you're going to reverse this motion. Keep your toes coming back towards you. Separate your feet, and then point as you bring them together. Flex your toes back. Separate your feet. Point as they come together. Flex your feet back. Separate your feet, and then point as you bring them together, and then shake out your knees. Okay? Okay, now, I want you to stand up. And hopefully I can do this myself. Huh? Well, I'm gonna have you come and demonstrate. Okay, so we're gonna work on this next movement, which is called King's Dancer. So it involves balance. It involves opening up your hips. So we stand like we're standing at attention. And then we take the right arm and we breathe in and lift this right arm up above the head. We shift our weight into the right foot and we inhale the left knee up. We bring the left thigh even with the right thigh here. And then we bend. Okay. Now point your foot. Sister, come up here for a second. Yeah, you. She's our youngest teacher in training. Okay. I stand this way. So I can't talk and do it at the same time. Okay, put your feet together and then raise your right arm up. And then get your arm right next to your ear. Now, take your left foot and lift your left knee up and point your left toe down towards the floor. Now, you got to take this leg, this thigh right here. Don't bend over yet. Just lower your thigh next to this thigh. Keep your knee bent. Keep this bent all the way like that. Now breathe in. When you exhale, pivot on your right hip. Let your head stay with your arm. And when you get your body parallel, then straighten your left leg and keep it pointed. Okay? Now go down a little bit further. Don't let your hip rotate. Now bend your left knee. Bend your knee. Now inhale up and lift your knee up. Lift this knee all the way up. All the way. Now you're going to point your big toe down next to your right foot. And I want you to let your arm and your foot go down simultaneously as you exhale. You see that? That's good. Okay. I turn the other side. Okay. Now, feet together, toes touching, heels slightly separated. So everybody follow. You're doing both sides. So this time, you're going to take your left arm and raise it all the way up towards the sky. Put your arm next to your ear. You want to have one straight. Now lift your right knee up, point your right toe down, and then bring this thigh next to your opposite thigh. So this, but keep your legs bent. Okay, keep that leg bent. Okay. Now you're going to breathe in, and as you exhale, you're going to pivot on your left hip. Bring your body parallel with the floor. Now straighten your leg, point your foot, and then bend your knee. Now you're going to rise up, lift that knee high, lift it up high, all the way up. Then let your arm and your leg come down simultaneously as you exhale. Exhale, make everything even, move together. Now breathe. Everybody breathe and feel how much deeper your breath has become, okay? Inhale and exhale, all right? So thank you very much, all right? So what we're trying to do is make our transitions from the King's Dancer pose down to the earth, into the pose of immortality, okay? So I'm gonna try to show you. If I talk, you know, it makes it a little bit harder for me to do it. But I'm gonna show you what we're trying to do. So we're here, we lift the chest, we lower the shoulders, we let the weight sink to the bottom of the feet, and we breathe in, and we exhale. We inhale the left knee up, lower the left leg to here, pivot, bend the left knee and come up. Now point this toe down to the ground. Now you're going to come down like this, easing down onto the arm instep. Inhale the right arm to the inside of the right knee, and then open up to here. Make your fist. Got to get spinal twist. Turn to your side. Breathe in. Exhale your head to the right. Inhale your head to the center. Exhale to your left. Now inhale your left fist to your right fist. Exhale, open up your hands, and then push with both feet and come up. Inhale up. Exhale, sink into your right foot. Inhale the left knee up. Exhale the hands and the foot down. Okay, y'all see that? You felt it too? Good. All right. So hopefully y'all balance is a little bit better than mine, but you got to practice this stuff, okay? Now we're going to do the same thing on the opposite side, okay? So we're going to inhale, left arm up, exhale your weight into your left foot. Just follow me, because I don't feel like talking. Extend your leg back. There you go. Point your foot. Now bend your knee and come up in the same motion. Lift the knee high. And then after you return back to this position, we're going to exhale down to here. Okay, good. Inhale, left arm to the inside of your left knee, and then turn to the right. Put your fingertips together. Inhale, open up your arms. Exhale, make your fist. So granddaughter, I forget your name, I'm sorry. But take this left arm, lock it into your leg. This gives you leverage to twist. And then breathe in, exhale your head to the left. Inhale your chin over your chest, exhale your head to the right. And then inhale your right fist to your left fist. Exhale both palms together. And then you're going to use both legs to push up. So you should be here. Inhale, and then exhale down to here. So your hands and your foot move together. My balance all off. Okay? Okay, now let's release your shoulders, your elbows, your wrists and your fingers, shaking everything out. Okay. So, so let's try again. So your hands at the side of your body. Let me get a demonstrator up here so y'all can see. Come on, you can come back. Okay. Now you notice because she's becoming a teacher, right? She's becoming a teacher. Okay. So you notice that I turn my body because y'all out there, I don't want to turn my back to y'all. So I turn so you can see which side I'm working on. So we're going to be working on this side. Therefore, you got that side. When we work on the opposite side, you're going to be facing this way. Okay. So bring your toes together. Let your heels separate about half an inch. Okay. And then you're going to inhale your right arm up. You're going to empty the weight out of your left foot, put everything into your right foot, bend your knee slightly, then inhale the left knee up. Point your foot towards the ground. Okay. Now we're going to let the thigh come down even with the opposite thigh. Don't bend over yet. Let's bring this thigh down. Now you're going to breathe in from your waist here. You're going to extend. Okay. Keep the arm, lock that arm straight. Now straighten your back leg. Point your foot. Wonderful. Now bend your knee. You don't have to hold it for a long time. Bend your knee. Then come up from your waist. Inhale and lift your knee up. Now, what I want you to do is to come down like this into your pose of mortality. Your hands going down, hands coming up, foot going down, arms coming together, all in one motion. It's very smooth. Okay? Good. Now keep this here. Lock your right arm to the inside of your right knee, and you're going to use this for leverage to twist. Turn out to the side, palms in front of your chest. Now put your hands like this. Keep this arm locked into your knee. Now inhale to here. Exhale as you make your fist and have a slight bend in your elbows. Okay. Now, once you get here, you work on the neck. You breathe in and you exhale the head towards the front. Inhale and put your chin over your chest. Exhale and look to your left. Bring your chin over your chest. Now you're going to inhale the left fist to the right fist. Once your fists touch together, you exhale, open up your palms and recenter your arms. Now you're going to push with both your feet and push straight up as you inhale. Bring power to the legs. Keep this foot back here. Now inhale your left knee up, lift all the way. Exhale your big toe next to your opposite big toe. Your arms down, and then breathe in. Stay here first, I'm sorry. And then exhale down like that. And then arms, hands come to the side. Okay, y'all got it? So turn the other side now. Gotta do both sides. Got it, Grandma? Huh? I'm a great granddaddy. Yeah, but she just a grandma. You got some great grandkids too? Huh? Oh, well, okay. All right. So same thing on the opposite side. So inhale the left arm up. Everybody moving together. I'm just gonna call it out. You gotta remember what to do. Exhale, you're waiting to your left foot. Inhale your right leg up. Point your foot towards the ground. And then you're going to pivot. And you're gonna bring your knee down first. Bring your knee next to your opposite knee and thigh. Now exhale and pivot on your waist. That your whole body move is one. Lift that back knee up. Lift it up. And then point your foot. Exhale. And then after you exhale, inhale your knee up. Up. Then as you exhale, point your foot. And I want you to come down like this. I want your arms to be coming down as your hands are coming together. Yeah, so as you're going down, you're doing like this on the way down. Good, good, good. Okay, good. All right, good. Okay, y'all got it? So this is uniquely YogaSkills method of Kemetic yoga. Now have a seat, put your legs out in front. Okay, and shake your knees out. Legs out in front, shake your knees out. Okay. Yeah. So what you're doing is that you got to connect with the balance centers in your brain. They say old people be losing their balance when they get older, but we're gonna defy that, and we're gonna show that we still got our balance, right? So it just takes a little bit of time. So it's hard for me to talk and do it at the same time. So okay. So we did King's Dancer. So this balancing pose, this is called King's Dancer. And then going down to the floor, that's the pose of immortality. Okay. And so as we move forward in time, we're going to do it now we're doing it in 2 directions. Next, we're going to start doing it in 4 directions. Not today. Huh? What? Yeah. It's 4 directions in the sky, right? You got north, south, east, and west, right? So we can't leave out none of these directions. It's like if you was from the west side, you'd be saying, what's up? Okay, thank you. All right. Okay, so we had to start working on the knees and stuff. You got to start sitting like this. I know too many people who be saying, oh, my knees hurt. I don't, you got to work your knees. You got to work your ankles. You got to work everything. You know, the worst thing you could do is just say, oh, it hurt. I mean, you don't want to do movements that's going to injure your body, but you don't want to hold yourself back from moving in ways that's going to help. So that movement we just did, we working on the toes, the ankles, the knees, the hip, and then we working on all of the vertebrae of your spine. Okay, so we're doing physical therapy, which is above and beyond the physical therapy that you would pay for. So you could just be in your yoga room at home and just doing all this stuff, and you're correcting your body. Okay. So now let's do this. Let's bring your legs out in front, because everything we do, I don't, like we can keep on doing these up and down on the ankles and stuff, but then you might feel some discomfort in your knees or something tomorrow. So you just do a little bit at a time. Okay. And but you want to see the difference in your body. When you're practicing yoga, you should see that your body is getting taller, your spine is getting straighter. You can look straight ahead, and you're not looking down like that because your neck is hurting or because you just have a bad posture. Okay. So you want to look up, and you're going to bend your knees slightly. That's a slight bend in your knees. Keep your legs together, keep your feet together, and put your hands in the back of your knees, and then sit up straight. And then let your hands slide down your legs. When your hands get down towards your ankles, turn your left hand towards the ceiling and put it in the back of your left leg, all the way in the back of your leg above your ankle. Then put your right hand in the back. And then from here, we're going to breathe in and lift the chest, flatten the back. And then as you exhale, lower your chest down towards your thighs, lower your chin down towards your knees, and breathe in. Slowly exhale, inhale, and slowly exhale. Let go of your legs, extend your arms forward and inhale up. Put your legs flat. Exhale your hands down towards your knees and relax your shoulders and breathe. When we go into this forward bending pose, it may seem like a little simple pose, but it is forcing blood all up into your head, into your brain. It's opening up your nostrils. It's feeding blood into your eye sockets. So when we do these poses, you are actually improving your eyesight because you're pushing blood into all these areas around your face, your eyes, your ears, into your brain. All of that is receiving blood when you go into that forward bend. Okay. Now take your right foot and bring it back to the inside of your left thigh. Okay. Flexing this left foot towards you. Keep it contracted. Cross your arms like this and lift that leg up. That leg up. You see the muscles you have to use to lift that leg up. Now keep that flex and let your foot come down. Then place your hands on your knee. And then with your inhalation, your arms rise to shoulders height. And with your exhalation, extend and reach out. Try to get your hands around the bottom of your foot. Around the bottom, not the toes, but around the bottom of your foot, much as you can. Breathe in, breathe out, release downward. Inhale, exhale. Let go of your foot. Inhale yourself up. Exhale your hands down to your knee and release your shoulders. Take a breath. Breathe in and breathe out. Now switch legs. Left foot comes in, right leg is straight. Pay attention to what you're feeling in your leg. You want to feel all these muscles back here open up. Flex your foot. And remember, you remember these two words, agonist and antagonist. So for a muscle to stretch, the opposite muscle has to contract. Okay? And so if I'm trying to stretch my muscles in the back of my leg, I have to contract these muscles. That is why we flex the foot, to make these muscles contract. And then that's going to allow us to more effectively stretch these muscles in the back of the leg, especially the hamstring, the ligament in the back of the knee, also the calf muscle. And we're flexing, we're opening up, we're strengthening the Achilles tendon. This is your Achilles tendon from your heel up into this muscle. A tendon connects bone, the heel bone, to muscle, the calf muscle, okay? So remember those terms, agonist and antagonist. Two things working with each other to strengthen. And then this movement helps your knees. So if you're working with somebody who got bad knees, so-called bad knees, don't have them bending their knees up a lot. Have them keep their legs straight and go into this forward bend. And that's what helps the knee to heal, not bending your knee, okay? When you do bend the knee, I'm going to show you a little bit after this, you only bend your knee at a 90-degree angle, okay? And then that also helps it strengthen. So we're going to do that in the triangle pose. We already did it when we did the lunge. Okay, so from here, flex your foot, breathe in and lift. Exhale, extend forward, reaching your hands around the bottom of your foot. Inhale. As you exhale, relax deeper into the pose. Inhale again. Exhale into the posture a little bit further. Let go of your foot. Inhale yourself up, arms, shoulders height. Now exhale and lower the hands down to the knee and release the shoulders. And breathe in and slowly breathe out. Okay? Now, let's bring both legs out and let's shake out the knees. Okay? Now let's stand up. Get onto your feet. Put your arm in between your legs like this. Squat down. And put your hands to the floor. Straighten your legs. And then stand up. Okay? Now, I want you all to come to the back part of your mat. Now just let me demonstrate this first. We're going to step forward with the left knee, with the left foot rather, and we're going to bend the knee. Bending this knee causes all of these muscles in here, your quadricep muscle, your tibius band muscle on the outside of your leg. It causes those muscles to contract. These muscles help to support your knee. Your knee does not have any muscles. So you cannot strengthen your knee by itself. You have to strengthen the muscles that surround the knee. Okay? When somebody has issues with their knee, you don't want them to bend their knee all the way back. This is almost a 90-degree angle, like making a square. So you always want this part of your leg to be perpendicular to the floor. You're going to put your arm, your left arm here, your right hand here, and you turn out. You don't turn your head to look up. You're looking straight out this way. And you take the right arm, rotate it up towards the ceiling. You inhale your arm to 12 o'clock. You exhale your arm even with your ear. You inhale your right arm up. Exhale, hand to the hip, left hand to the thigh, and push up. Take a breath, inhale, exhale, and then step back. And you're going to repeat it on the other side with the opposite leg, okay? So everybody together? We're going to take the left foot forward. Left foot comes forward. You got to measure your distance. Bend that knee. Remember, you want that 90-degree angle. You don't want like this. You want that angle. Take your left forearm, stiffen your arm, stiffen your hand, and lay it down on your thigh, cross your thigh. Put your right hand on your hip. Turn out to the side. Extend that right arm back. Rotate. Inhale it up to 12 o'clock. Exhale it to your ear. Exhale it to your ear. And then breathe. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Straighten your back leg. Straighten your elbow. Okay, good. Okay, now, from here, straighten your wrist, Grandma. Now, inhale your right arm up. Exhale your right hand to your hip. So you like this now. Put your left hand to your thigh and push up. And then step back and then breathe. Step back, Grandma. But you went too far apart. Okay, you figure it out. Okay. So what are we doing? We're working the hip. What kind of muscle, what kind of joint is the hip? Ball and socket. So we're working that ball and socket. So the thigh bone, which is also called what? Your femur. Thigh bone is the femur. And on the end of your thigh bone, you have a ball that fits into the socket of the hip. And it turns around all like that. And it has some fluid in between the bones. And it has cartilage, a type of protection that's on the bones. Because you don't never want your bones to be touching, rubbing together. And that's why you don't smoke cigarettes, you don't be drinking, you don't eat a whole bunch of meat and stuff, because all of that's going to wear away the protective coating on your bones. And then you're going to be like, oh, I got arthritis, I got this, or whatever the doctor tell you, right? So you want to eat right, and then you want to also move your body, okay? So now we're going to take the right foot, move it forward, make more separation, Lofton, and then bend that knee. After you bend that knee, I want you to slap that thigh. Y'all feel how firm that thigh is now? That's what you want. Thunder thighs. Take your right arm, put it across your thigh. So put your back straight. Keep your head up, keep your body up. Then put your left hand on your hip. Take your left arm and extend it straight back. Rotate from your shoulder. Your hips are your biggest joint. Your shoulders are a big joint also. Lift your arm. Inhale to point your fingers at 12 o'clock. And then gradually exhale and lower your arm next to your ear. Now breathe in. Turn your palm towards the ground. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Lift that left arm up. Place your left hand to your hip and put your right hand to your thigh and then push up. No strain on anything. Exhale. Okay? And then step back or step forward, whatever one you can do. All right? And shake out. Shake your knee out like this. Okay? Now, that's just variation one of the triangle pose. Okay? So let's go a little bit deeper into variation two. Okay? But make sure, let me just say a few more things about what you're doing with this pose, especially for y'all people who are teachers or studying to become teachers, right? When you're in this triangle pose, you know, we talked about the benefits for the knee. We talked about the benefits for your hip, but you also are opening up your shoulders. So when you're here, you push back and you rotate. This shoulder, just like this hip, is called a ball and socket. And so you take this arm and you rotate it straight up. You turn your arm from your shoulder, because a lot of times people just bend they turn their wrist. You want your whole arm to turn, and you want the arm to go up next to your ear, right? Because we're trying to open up this muscle. What muscle is this right here? It's called latissimus dorsi. Okay, remember that. Latissimus dorsi, that's what this is. And those people who call themselves bodybuilders, they call them chicken wings because they try to make them stick out all like that and stuff, right? Mine ain't sticking out because I don't want mine to stick out. But when you extend your arm over, you are opening up your lungs, okay? And so that's important. You open up this muscle in your chest. What is this called? Pectoral muscle. Like you hear people saying, I got to get my pecs strong. Or you see that comedian guy, he be making his pecs move. I can't make mine move. But I forget his name. But anyway, so when you're in this position, you extend and you're conditioning your shoulder joint, opening all of that stuff up, lengthening your latissimus dorsi, and you're causing your lungs to get bigger. So everything that we do, it has an external benefit, and it also has an internal benefit. Okay, for your lungs, your internal organs, everything about your body is working better. So you're not just stretching muscle. We're working with the entire body, all the organs and glands. You should have better bowel movement. Your hips should be better. And when you walk around, you should be walking straight up like this. Okay? Not like this, like the people be lacking up on 63rd Street. Because they be on took so much of that, what's some drugs they be taking? That, huh? Whatever that stuff. What is it called? Fentanyl. That's what they be taking. You see people on the corner like this, and you walk past them, and you come back an hour later, they be like that. Then all of a sudden, they be doing like this. You know, I be like, God damn, what kind of drugs is this? I ain't never seen no drugs to do that. Okay. What you say? What, in your back? This is all part of your latissimus dorsi. That's your back muscle. What's wrong with it? It's cramping. Oh, because you need to drink some more water. You need to do some more movements, lengthen it out. We lengthening everything. Take you a hot bath. Okay. So we're gonna do triangle pose variation 2. We only got a couple minutes left. Take your left foot. So stand back on the back part of your mat. Okay. Now y'all teachers, remember, you know, you standing on the back part of the mat, and then you stepping forward with the left foot. And you measure how far your distance needs to be. This back leg is straight, harder, Lofton. Get more separation. And then, so dry, you got to turn to the side like this. You're going to put your left hand to your right side. You're going to take your right arm and stretch downward, and then rotate from your shoulder. Lift your arm up to your ear as you inhale. As you exhale, lower your left shoulder down to your left thigh. Come all the way down. Touch that shoulder to the thigh. Touch that shoulder to the thigh. Okay? Ay, ay, ay. Sound like Ricky Ricardo. You remember Ricky Ricardo? And when you say, ay, ay, ay. Okay? Let's see some straight. Get straight. Don't be all crooked. Yeah, look at your elbow. Your elbow not even straight. Rotate. Don't turn your head down. Look straight out. Very good, granddaughter. Okay? So now we are here. Now, you're going to put your weight into your left foot and inhale yourself up. Keep your arm next to your ear. No separation. Turn your right arm out. Exhale your right arm down. Put your left hand down. Okay, take a breath. Breathe. And try to feel the change in your breathing. Exhale. Okay, now let's switch sides. You're going to step back. Now, when you finish your movement, breathe. I want you to feel the change in your breathing. You should see, you should be able to experience a big change in how you are breathing after you finish the movement. That's helping your breath. You're developing your lungs. Okay. So now, last thing, do the same thing on the right side. You're going to step forward with your right foot. And you're going to bend that right knee. This is another word, engage. Engage this muscle. If this muscle is just all weak and stuff, it's not engaged. You got to engage it, make it work. Okay? Then you're going to turn your upper body to the side. You're going to take your right hand and put it to your left side. Take your left arm, stretch it all the way down. Turn your hand down, Hazel, and then stretch it out. Now rotate from your shoulder. Breathe in. Don't move your head. Just breathe in. Put your arm next to your ear. And then exhale the right shoulder down to the right thigh. Don't change your arm position. Straighten your elbow, Hazel. Breathe in. Breathe out. Push against your right foot and inhale up. Keep your arm next to your ear as you come up. Turn your left arm out. Turn your hand out. And then exhale your hand down to the side of your body and put your right hand down. Come up on your right heel and pivot your foot back to the front. Okay? Then Uncle Charlie, your feet back together. Uncle Willie. See, if I was as old as you, I would know what it means. I would know Uncle Charlie from Uncle Willie. And I'm just joking. I know I'm older than you. Okay. Okay, let's come down to the floor. Cross your legs. Okay, so for a few minutes, a few seconds, let's say 60 seconds, we're gonna breathe. Just slow your breathing down, let your eyes close. You're gonna inhale and exhale through your nose, keeping the tip of your tongue connected to the roof of your mouth. Inhale and exhale. And we're gonna make the sound Om Shu Ra 3 times. So breathe in through your nose. Om Shu. Good. 2 more times. Breathe in through your nose. Om Shu. Then one more time. Breathe in. Om Shu. Now let us breathe. Now put your left arm across your chest, your right arm across your left, and make fists with your hands. With our eyes closed and with sincerity, we give thanks and praise to the Creator and to our ancient ancestors who have revealed to us this knowledge of rejuvenation and revitalization. So as we step into the future with the knowledge from the past, the breath will be able to flow long, slow, and deep to bring rejuvenation, revitalization, balance, and harmony to the mind, the body, and the spirit. Hotep. Hotep means peace. We bring our arms down. Class is over. You're welcome. So the most important thing about learning yoga is to practice at home. If you feel good when you get finished practicing here, you want to feel good in the morning at home too. I would assume, right? So you don't need no coffee in the morning. You don't need all that other stuff. Do your yoga, do your breathing, and you get all the energy that you need, real energy. Okay, so thank you very much. I won't be here until after the 14th of July, but somebody should be here who's going to No, I'm going to be in Egypt. So if I was in Jamaica, I would do the Zoom myself, but I won't be able to do it from where I'm at. So it won't be no Zoom. But somebody would be here teaching the class though. Somebody would be here